right, welcome back. Now joining us, we have Arthur Z. Schwartz of Advocates for Justice, Charter Attorneys of Washington and New York, and he is also Sunda's lawyer.
Yes, thank God.
And I guess the first question, Arthur, is how did you get Sunda out of the tombs?
How did I get her out of the tombs?
Yes.
I had to drag her kicking and screaming. Sunda's husband woke me up at around 7, and then I went down to the courthouse and I just started bothering everybody I could possibly bother. And when they said that they hadn't gotten the paperwork from the precinct, I drove up to the precinct and I started yelling at people at the precinct. And then they said, it's the DA, so then I went to the DA's office and I yelled at the DA. And then the district attorney offered her a plea to disorderly conduct. And I made this speech to the judge about what happened. And so he said to the district attorney, well, why are you doing this? According to what Mr. Schwartz says, it doesn't look like that Ms. Cronquist did anything. And he said, well, you know, we're not allowed to make deals where there's a resisting arrest, and we have to check with the precinct. And she pushed the officer, and the judge looked at Sunda, and he looked at the DA, and he said, and he couldn't take it. And the DA, and he said, all right, you want to try this? And the DA went, all right, I'll take full responsibility. And then we agreed to what's called an adjournment in contemplation of dismissal, which is if Sunda doesn't get herself in trouble in New York for the next 6 months, it's dismissed.
But it was really one of the most scariest things I could tell you that happened. I've never been, he was so kind. When he saw me and kissed me on the forehead, I thought he was the Jewish Pope.
Let me ask you, so now, with the situation with what happened with Sunda, is it against the law to photograph the cops in New York City at this point?
No, but New York has this horrible practice, what they call stop and frisk. Last year, 1 out of every 10 New Yorkers got stopped by the police for a search, and only like 2% of them wound up arrested. Well, the other statistic that came out today is that 40% of those people were subjected to force by the police, and the stories basically came out that anytime anyone challenges them, says anything like, you can't do that, or that's not fair, or what are you doing, they immediately react and use force. And I think it was when Sunda said, they said you can't take pictures, and she said why not, the cop got his back up and slammed her. And that's a horrible thing that's going on in New York. It's just the police, the minute they're challenged in any way, shape, or form in New York, they're getting nasty with people, much nastier than they used to.
So again, the resisting arrest thing is, to me, amazing, because you have to be arrested for something in order to resist arrest.
And he didn't ask me to. He didn't ask me to stop taking pictures. He said, "Get out of here."
Well, Arthur, listen, we are out of time. We thank you very much for joining us.
Would you come see us again?
Yeah, we'd like to check in with you in a few weeks and see where things are at.
Sure, anytime.
All right.
Okay, we thank you so much, and thank you again, Arthur.
Please
send my best to the family. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.